This course module will familiarize you with the Profibus drivers. After completing this module, you will be able to depict the opportunities and applications of the field device drivers, name details of the GSD driver, name details of the EDD driver, name details of the FDT DTM technology, name the future FDI technology. So, what is a field device driver? Well, basically, this is a software module that describes the external interface, the communication, and the internal parameter world logic, the behavior of every single field device. It's this driver that allows for cyclic and acyclic communication between the field devices and the tools and systems. Device driver files are used in both distributed control systems and standalone tools. As the device driver is developed together with the field devices, it just knows everything about them. For Profibus field devices, there are 3 different types of drivers for various applications. GSDs, EDDs, and DTMs communicate with the field device blocks. The GSD driver is always required. It is the basis of cyclic communication of output and input process values and diagnostic data, and is also used for setting the field device address. Optionally, and only for acyclic communication, EDD or DTM drivers can be used. They allow to read parameter values from or write them to field devices. These drivers are mainly used in the commissioning phase and for service purposes. This matrix shows the assignment of the individual driver types to the corresponding master classes and data traffic. Every master class supports only specific driver types. DTMs are particular, as the GSD functionality is integrated in every DTM. As a result, the DTM supports masters with cyclic and acyclic communication. The GSD file name is made up of the following elements. The first 2 characters identify the manufacturer. The next 2 characters stand for the revision, and the last 4 characters represent the field device identification number in hex format. The coding is managed by the Profibus International Organization. The GSD file contains the elementary field device descriptions, which are mandatory for communication between the device and the system. As the following. The GSD file can be easily opened and read with Windows Notepad. Just try it. The EDD driver option is only used for acyclic communication, device parameters, and diagnostic data. Their great advantage over DTMs is their independence of the platform and of Microsoft software. The DTM driver is also an option. It is only used for acyclic communication, device parameters, and diagnostic data. Its great advantage over EDDs is the optimization for complex field devices, the virtually unlimited possibilities of the user interface, and the nested communication option. It's important to emphasize that the look and feel of a field device DTM is the same for all framework applications. For example, the DTM of the 266PA pressure transmitter is opened in the commissioning phase using a standalone tool. It's now possible to change parameters via the 266PA DTM. Just the same 266PA DTM will later be integrated in the distributed control system. On the engineering station, the device parameters can then be changed using the 266PA DTM. In this environment, the user interface will be exactly the same as in the standalone tool used before. That's the advantage, one device DTM for all tools. As you can see in the structure of the topology, nested communication means communication via different networks or protocols. March 2007. FDT Group and ECT members agreed on cooperation in finding a new common solution for field device integration. FDI equals field device integration. In future, the EED and DTM driver types shall be replaced with the new FDI driver type. The first FDI drivers shall be available for series products in 2013 and 2014. All renowned manufacturers and well-known technologies in the process industry are involved in the development of this new driver generation. Now let's summarize this learning module. So, what have you learned so far? The principle of field device drivers and what they are needed for. A simple driver and master overview or matrix showing what is needed for which application. Details of the cyclic GSD driver for a better understanding of the field device possibilities in a distributed control system. Details of the acyclic EDD and DTM drivers for a better understanding of the field device possibilities for device parameterization. General information of the future acyclic FDI driver and the manufacturer